Okay, then I was gonna start off with a different intro, but before we even do any of that, look at Lowe's risk, bro. What is this? What is it? I want to see if anybody else commented on this. Uh, before, but I wouldn't even stoop this low. This is sad, honestly. I know. Yeah, an AI girlfriends. Bro, you're not fucking nothing, so why have one? I don't care about my feelings, and why would I want an AI to care about my feelings, bitch?
New phenomenon is happening right now, and it's called an AI girlfriend. First of all, AI is taking over our world. When it's cold out from I got enemies, okay to win.
Bro, I heard XXX Tentacion and Juice WRLD song was fire. That shit was fire, bro.
A couple of things here and there, Chat GPT. I think that's fairly normal. When I call Comcast and I got to talk to an operator, a little fake operator, we're pushing the boundaries even more, man. Now for a very, very low price of $1 per minute,
A dollar a minute, nah, that's
you
crazy.
can have a girlfriend.
Hey there, John. It's lovely to meet you. I just spent the morning.
Oh, brother, nah, that's crazy. I thought like. I was expecting something else, but $1 per minute, bro. You must be lonely as fuck, cause that is crazy.
Grabbing brunch at the Flowering Tree Cafe in
Brunch.
West Hollywood. It was absolutely amazing.
What's even crazier is that you can actually have her have specific voice modulars to your own favorite content creator. You like that, right?
That's brilliant.
You like that?
That is
I always
crazy.
wanted to date my favorite content creator.
Amaranth is going, man. That shit right there will blow up.
100%.
Without a doubt,
Yeah.
not even close. Like, it's without a doubt. Amaranth is getting her
All them
own
tier
very
3
own
subs.
AI
Tier
companion,
3 subs.
allowing fans to chat to her anytime.
You know what's sad about this?
No, ain't nothing sad about it.
There's plenty sad
No,
about it.
there's
This
nothing
is
sad
actually
about
the
it.
saddest thing
No,
I've
no,
seen
no,
all
no,
week.
no.
I've seen plenty sad
We're
things this week.
moving. You don't like the visionary here? You don't like the progressiveness behind
Amaranth
it?
is a millionaire. Like, she owns businesses. Apparently, she owns gas
Why are you
stations.
stopping her from
She owns
making
gas
more
stations?
money?
You're right, but that's the point. Is at the pursuit of more money, more
But
money.
let her do her.
So,
She's
like,
a boss queen.
No funny shit. Like, niggas that believe in the patriarchy. Look at me right now. Tell me how patriarchal it is that in the last 10 years especially, it's been harder and harder for the average guy to just find a girl that'd like him. And if you ask the average guy or the below average guy or the very below average guy, you'll find that more and more of them are feeling lonelier. And that's not just empirical. You can look at data that proves that as well. So men are getting lonelier on average, especially young men. And so they're looking to these websites like OnlyFans and now potentially AI girlfriends just for some companionship because they're too socially awkward or incapable of getting it in their real life because the line, it continues to move, making it more and more difficult for that person to just have sex or even just a fucking conversation without panicking, blood boiling.
That is crazy, though.
And then
I could
niggas is
use some.
monetizing it. So not only are they the source of, you could call it a problem, not a problem, doesn't matter. Men loneliness is an issue. No matter which way you want to push it. Who's monetizing it? Good looking women.
I think it's both because I think red pill niggas also monetize off of this.
No, not like this.
Not like this, but I think.
Do you think the red pill niggas come even close to the amount the OnlyFans people make from this shit?
No, without it, no.
Okay, so the people monetizing it are women. Women are commonly monetizing men's loneliness for profit. And that's fine if that's what you want to do, but you don't get to run around pretending like you're a good person. That's not a good, like, that's an inherently bad thing to do. It's nasty almost. And it's definitely sad. It's like this dystopian feeling. You mean to tell me I have to pay $1 a minute to talk to an AI version of a content creator because I can't get this shit in real life? It's pathetic and sad on the man's part, but then it's even more sad that people are seeing this as an opportunity to make even more money.
Yeah, that's
good. Let me explain to them. Come on, you're jumping the gun. I have to really sell this to them. I have to pitch this to them,
nigga. And
because I'm going to put money into Forever Voice AI because I know for a fact that is a new thing that's going to be popping. Fuck cryptocurrency, bro. This is it right here. We had Forever Voice AI release our first true AI girlfriend this weekend. We have a partnership with the legendary Snapchat influencer Cutie Karen. This makes an incredible step forward in the future of AI to human interaction. An incredible step forward, man. You're not liking this, man? Go on a virtual date, get into shape with workout mode, learn new languages, or even get it. I don't care about that. I need to know how I'm going to sit here, bro. Yeah, I don't care, bro. Let me see what this look like, bro. Come on.
Hey there, John. It's lovely to meet you. I just spent
I want to download it on his phone just to show me real quick how it would be if he did it.
the morning grabbing brunch at the Flowering Tree Cafe in West Hollywood. It was absolutely amazing. What are you up to today?
What does he say?
Hey there. Yeah, I've just been working all day, but trying to get some relaxation in this evening.
That sounds really nice.
Who the fuck talks like this with their boyfriend or girlfriend? Like this seems so unnatural, bro. Like even the AI talking seemed unnatural. Like, I don't know, bro.
Have you tried doing some yoga or
Yoga.
meditation for
That nigga
relaxation?
probably fat.
It's a great way to unwind and clear your mind. For this evening, maybe we can plan a virtual dinner date or watch a movie together. What do you think?
Let's go on a date.
No, that's not. That's the saddest.
Y'all niggas
That
sad.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the saddest
niggas
thing.
sad.
That right there. That's the
To the
saddest
men,
thing.
like, get
No,
it
that's the
together.
saddest
We
thing.
should never have to find out
no.
that you have an AI
That's the
girlfriend.
new sad thing right there. And again, it's starting off $1 per minute, and she's already made $72,000 in her first.
72,000? Damn.
Yeah, all of this is sad. All of this is really sad. You know what's
That's
funny?
rock bottom, actually. I'm be honest.
You know, like 20, 30 years ago, when there was like a sexual advertisement on a billboard, like people used to get upset because they were like, bro, we just keep using sex to sell people on things. Sex would sell. It didn't matter what you did. If you put a woman in a bikini or a guy with abs, like you knew it would sell. This feels like, back in the day, that felt like an extreme.
Yes.
And now that feels like the default, and now this feels like the new extreme. And that makes me sad that in 20 years, what we're looking at now is gonna feel like the default, and the new extreme is gonna be something so degenerate that we're gonna start to ask ourselves, like, how the fuck did we get down this path?
Yeah.
And it's funny, I was talking.
Wait, let me.
Look at the tweet. Look at the tweet you were reading. That's a guy that owns that website, and he's just partnering with the woman. So in the Amaranth situation, we didn't even get to that yet.
But she also is right here. Amaranth will launch as a part of.
That is 72,000 minutes. Cause every minute is $1. How many niggas is? Oh, bro, you guys are down bad, bro.
The Forever Voice AI platform. It's the same platform. So she's gonna be doing the same thing.
Like, I don't expect much better from Silicon Valley, like, tech gurus. Those niggas will pop Adderall and snort cocaine until they can make hundreds of millions of dollars selling their business. Like, they don't care what damage it causes. Like, this is on par for the course. But for everybody else that's an actual real human being and not a robot trying to prove that their dick is bigger than the next person's dick, what the fuck is happening, dog?
Nah.
Like, I don't even mind the idea of having, like, an AI companion. Like, I have my Alexa, and she didn't hear me, and my Google Home, and you have all these different AI tools already, your Siri, that are helping you out with your life. But the problem with this is it's masquerading as another companion. That's cap. This is a sex tool. Pretending like it's not a sex tool is only so that you can get advertisers, so that you don't have issues with the payment methods, because you hear what happened with P-Hub. Is nobody wanted to work with P-Hub no more. Yep. So it was difficult to even have bank transactions go through because nobody wanted to work with a company that was that fringe on that extreme. Long story short, I think they're just trying to save their ass and make themselves more palatable. But in all reality, they're going to want to design this to be sexual because that's how it's going to make the most money. So the same way OnlyFans struggled with the same thing. Most payment vendors did not want to work with OnlyFans, but the money it makes is inherently because their content is sexual. You don't go on OnlyFans to get financial tips. You go on there because there's a person you like and you want to see them naked.
So, and actually, the reason why I actually wanted to do this video, because they're trying to act as if like it's something that it's actually not.
Like a friend.
So it's a friend, and
Yeah.
it became sexual, and then this would happen.
Says that this has the potential to bring in $5 million a month. Though one of the complications is what they're calling it, is that this supposed team that's working on this is apparently working around the clock to stop it from having sexually explicit conversations, which he says apparently it is not supposed to do, saying the AI version of herself is just supposed to be flirty and fun, right? Saying that it's meant to be more of a tool to ease people of their loneliness. Though according to one Fortune reporter, that's not what it's doing. Describing it as a more
No, that's fraudulent, Lo.
I know, but I got her tweet up. We're gonna talk about it. Give me a second, because that's the reason why I actually wanted to make this video. It's the level of denial. It's just the level of denial.
They're not
It's
even
the
in
level of
denial. They're just lying.
And they're all lying. It's all it is.
It's a fraud.
It's lying.
intimacy-ready Siri. That's not what it's doing. Describing it as a more intimacy-ready Siri than a virtual girlfriend, and saying, Marjorie said that the technology does not engage with sexual advances, but I found that it very much does, encouraging erotic discourse and detailing sexual scenarios. Right, noting that while it doesn't initiate those discussions, once prompted on the subject, it would talk about exploring, quote, uncharted territories of pleasure and whispering sensual words and preparing for sexual intercourse. And so with all that, I gotta say, call me a cynic or
And after all that happened, and it's trying to tote the line a little bit, this is what she actually said herself. Curing AI is a first step in the right direction to cure loneliness. Men are told to, and this is where he really pissed me off. Men are told to suppress their emotions, hide their masculinity, and to not talk about issues that they are having.
This is the AI.
vow to fix this with curing AI, as if like you are doing us a service. Let's cut the bullshit, bro. This is not you trying to have some moral high ground in everybody else that you believe that you're actually curing something. It's not. It's a money play. And that right there is where the level of just bullshitting with what we're seeing here is ridiculous. You're telling me that men are going to sit here and buy your AI product because they're lonely and not going to have sexual conversations with the AI, and you think that, oh, that's not what it's meant for. Man, shut the fuck up. Please stop. Y'all literally presenting it like it's an AI girlfriend. That's how it's being presented.
Yeah.
I don't get a girlfriend just because I want somebody to talk to. Like, come on. Let's cut the bullshit, bro. And the fact that this is growing and we're sitting here having a conversation and the way it's being presented is if like it's always the men's fault, it's men's fault. Like, come on. Stop. You're playing into it. Why do you think that a man talking to an AI instead of actually interacting with other human beings will be something that will service everybody else, the rest of humanity? Why? Why do you think that actually something is going to benefit people? Like, Liz, let's be honest. Shut the fuck up, or you just want to make money. That's it. You just want to make money, and you and women have been monetizing off of lonely men for the last 4 or 5 years, and now you're going to sit here and try to get off another grift and lie and make it seem as if like you're doing something for the better being of everybody else. Stop, bro. Let's cut it out. For young adults, in this new world of dating, I don't know how y'all gonna do it, bro. I don't know how y'all gonna maneuver around it because, I mean, my goodness, the scope of having a normal relationship, it just becomes less and less appealing, even though that's the reality of your life. Your life is gonna be a very normal life with a very normal relationship. Every single time you come on social media, pop up on the internet, you got somebody with a microphone telling you, hey, I'm a man. I'm an alpha man. And what I need when I get home is I'm gonna need you to cook and clean. That's what I need you to do, all right? Now, if you ain't got your woman cooking and cleaning, you're just a blue pill beta cuck. That's all you are, right? Right? Am I right, guys? Now you gotta make $100,000. I'm telling you, it's super easy. It's super easy to make $100,000. I promise you. It's. I mean, I don't even know. Like, honestly, if you haven't made $400,000, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you right now in your life, bro. Now there's a whole nother side that's sitting here telling you, hey, it's actually okay to talk to an AI. It's okay for you to have interactions with AI. Instead of actually building up communication skills, building up social skills, to talk to real people, to go out there and get those reps, so when it's time for you to get into an actual relationship, you actually have the proper reps to deal and build with a woman and a man, or a man, whatever, however you want to identify as. Instead of actually building with real life relationships, now we've made it acceptable for men to sit there, spend money on OnlyFans models. Now we're sitting here saying it's okay to spend $1 on some weird AI. That's
$1 a minute.
That's weird.
You better get
The more I
typing.
think about it,
It's
the more
frustrating, man.
I'm realizing that cyberpunk reality is gonna happen, bro.
Oh, please don't say
And it's funny because when you think about that
I don't
futuristic
play
cyberpunk
Cyberpunk.
shit, you think like it's
Not much.
fun and exciting because there's so much technology. It's the future, but it's dead ass sad. All of it is sad. It's like there's no real relationships. Like everybody has like these robotic enhancements, and nobody has any real conversations or relationships with anybody, and this is like the beginning of heading down that path.
Well, then we already said, look, like there will be sex robots in the next 10 years.
There already is sex robots,
but like more,
and
more
moving ones, I guess.
But I'm talking about relationships, not
Like
just
better
I'm talking
moving
about, like,
ones, I
getting
don't
to
know.
know people.
But if you get a bunch of young 20-year-olds who just feel as if like I can just go nut in a robot, they're not going to even exercise nor build those type of skill sets.
That's inevitable. That's gonna happen.
I hope, Jesus Christ.
So,
oh my God.
The part that pisses me off is that we have to sit here and pretend like people monetizing the loneliness of others is regular behavior.
Yeah.
It's not. It's nasty behavior. Yeah. Monetizing people's loneliness is nasty because loneliness can lead to many things. I don't have to fucking walk you down that path. But the frustrating part is people will sit there and you'll have conversations about how the patriarchy exists, this, that, the third. But I don't know. The part that pisses me off is that I used to literally have no options. I remember what that was like, bro.
Yeah.
I remember feeling like literally 0 people were interested in me. And the only reason I never felt lonely through it was because I knew I would just improve myself and that would change. And so I set on a course to do that. And in reality, everybody should have the result.
Bro, like, just imagining it is tough, bro. Like, imagine you like future, wake up, look around, nobody there, and then you go into the living room, open up the pod that's charging your robotic wife, let her out, and then you like 300 pounds, 350, not even like 6 feet. Like you 5'4", 300 pounds, short, stubby, huge as fuck. I mean, if you're 5'4", you already struggling, but now you overweight, obese, hardly breathing. 2 pumps and you're done. And your robotic wife, and then you're like, you sit back and you're like, this the life, bro. That sounds depressing. I don't even want to think about it.
To do the same thing, but that's not the case, and sometimes that's a long process and it doesn't happen really quickly. So
and then you're going online and now you're having these unrealistic expectations from both men and women.
So the Karen,
like
this fucking bot on Twitter, you would never know what it's like to have no options. You're a woman. It's impossible. You know how hideous,
that is also true.
You know how hideous you have to be as a woman to have no options? Like the worst. You have to be the nastiest.
And to think that is the answer and that's a cure to loneliness, it's not.
You don't know, and you probably will never know, but it's a bad feeling. It's like, damn, you could swipe on Tinder all day and nobody is going to be interested in you. And then you can go outside and no one's gonna look twice at you. Yeah. And you would hope that you would experience something like that. And if you don't want that to be your life, you would improve your life and make yourself attractive to women by, like, I don't know, having a fucking passion, working towards something, looking better, hitting the gym, losing weight, whatever the fuck it might be. But that's a process that usually takes years and years and years. And in the meanwhile, bots like this fucking bitch is gonna run around and start charging $1 a minute just for those interactions. You're not helping people through shit. You're onboarding people to a deep, dark, disgusting rabbit hole where they're gonna be so fucking socially awkward and reliant on your company that you're gonna milk them dry of every fucking dollar they have and all enjoyment they might have remaining in their life.
And that's it right there.
You're not helping nobody.
You're not helping it. You're literally making them more lonely. That's literally what you're doing.
Significantly lonelier.
The only way to actually cure it is if for those people to get reps, go out there, talk to people, communicate with people, not be these socially awkward young men and women who have no reasonable expectations or no real understanding of what it takes to build relationships. So instead of actually promoting that, you're actually allowing them to stay at home even further, have less communication with men and women, have just get stuck even further in the level of degeneracy. And you think that you walking them through the process.
Loneliness has many negative. I remember what that was like, pussy. You don't get to run around, charge $1 a minute and pretend like you're solving men's loneliness. You're making the shit worse. And that shit gets me tight. That shit gets me tight because if I remember being in that position. I'm not in that position no more. But I know people who are. I know many people who are. And there's no solutions for those people, bro. There's no solutions. There's no solutions.
No, there is. You gotta work. You're working yourself.
That's a hard solution.
I'm not saying, but so okay. But
no. So take a second. You know what I realized? It's human nature.
Yes.
It's human nature for humans to take the shortcut.
Yes.
Always. OnlyFans is a shortcut.
Yes.
It's literally people with no skills.
Yes.
That try and monetize the fact that they look good.
Vasectomy. That's a shortcut.
Shortcut.
Yes.
So we're not telling people, and what we try and tell people, I swear this is what I tell people on stream all the time too.
Yes.
Yo, we said it in the last video.
That's what
nigga, get a life skill.
Yes.
That's a future. You can have a future with that. Like, that's attractive. Like, you have a vision now. Like, work on yourself. Bro, these shortcuts is not gonna get you nowhere. But all this AI robot is a shortcut. Instead of working on yourself and taking the years to really get there mentally, get there physically, and in your life just be in a situation where you can get the results that you want, why don't you just talk to this robot for $1 a minute? You're making it so easy for people to take the shortcut.
You know what?
You're the opposite of a solution. You make the solution way harder to achieve.
Let's stop calling it a shortcut, because that's just a lie. A shortcut is you just finding a shorter way to the path to an answer that you think you need to see. That's not even getting you to the path that you want to be beyond, because you're still going to be lonely. It's not even technically speaking a shortcut, because it's not even the quickest way to the solution that you actually want. You're still lonely. The same way the getting a vasectomy is not an actual shortcut of building into a high value man, because you're still lacking the discipline that you still need when you become become a high value man. The reality is it's just a bunch of bullshit. And like you just sat there and said, the thing that really bothers me is that, again, we're moving into a different world where people want to be progressive, right? Y'all, that's what y'all teach, especially in the dating market. Y'all want to be progressive. However, when it comes to men, there's still so many traditional values that they have to sit here and do. But y'all progressive. Men still have to approach. Men still have to make a certain type of money. Men still have to do things in a traditional line, but it's making it harder and much more difficult for them to appease the type of women or reach that type of status. So as time continues to progress, the concept of being a one, and this is the reason why I don't necessarily 100% agree with the manosphere, and how I don't believe with the red pill ideology, where y'all are pushing this unrealistic ideology of men having to earn a significant amount of money to be one figure income household. That's unrealistic. Or how y'all sit here and these women sit here and say, oh, it's fine, y'all need to be more progressive and da-da-da-da-da, but you still expect men to make more money than you. You still expect men to approach you, and if they don't do these traditional things, now all of a sudden it's upsetting. So now you force men, you pigeonhole men in these weird compromising situations where they more than likely cannot make the type of money that traditional masculinity or red pill ideology, they can't make that type of money, and they're trying to be progressive, but that actually does not appeal to majority of women, regardless if they want to believe it or not. So you're actually building the population of lonely men, and if they cannot achieve the type of status that y'all keep promoting online, this is the response. This is the answer. Now I'm sitting here spending $1 of my average income on talking to an AI generated woman. That's the response.
There's a clip where Jordan Peterson was asked about why he does what he does, and he basically answered, he talks to men all the time and they tell him about their issues, and it makes him so sad that there's like a plethora, there's like a platoon of lonely men just trying to figure out life, and there's not that many resources to help them, because as a man, most of the time you're supposed to figure this shit out yourself. Yeah. And they took this clip of this nigga crying, and I swear to God, they clowned him for it all over the internet. And I remember thinking in that moment, like, is men's loneliness a joke to people?
It is.
Because when other groups of people have issues, you're supposed to take it seriously.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how small or large you think the issue is. If it's negatively impacting that group of people, you're supposed to take it seriously. But in this one situation, and what this story has proven to me, is that we're taking this as a joke. We don't take men's loneliness seriously, even remotely. And that's mainly because a lot of people don't think it's a problem. Now, the average guy knows it's a problem because they either are going through it or they've been through it. But women will have no clue. You will never be able to truly empathize what that's like. People don't look at men and think like we're vulnerable. They don't go out their way to help us. If you're going through an issue, most of the time you just have to deal with the shit yourself. And you can sit there and tell us that you should talk to more people, etc., etc. That's true. But it becomes very difficult to talk about these situations. When you do and you cry about it, people clown you on the internet. Hey, let us know what y'all think in the comment section down below.
This is sad, bro.
What's the solution? Is there a solution? Is this the future? This is pretty dystopian. If y'all missed the last video, it was right here. That was actually a tough watch. If you can make it through this one, good luck, bro, because it was really, really cringe. Otherwise, man, we'll catch you in the next one.
It is sad, though. Let's not all forget AI conversations and videos are recorded, so 30 years later, if the incel user runs for public office, reaches a certain status, or needs a security clearance, they might find themselves totally screwed. A lot of guys who don't want to improve their skills with getting women attracted to them will be the first in line to try and get. It's the same with OnlyFans, though. This what he says right here. It's the same. I can't imagine, like, bro. Like, OnlyFans is crazy because you're paying to see another girl get fucked, basically, right? You're paying to see somebody fuck. But there's Pornhub, which is free. And then there's all this free shit. There's actual accounts. There's Discords, there's Reddits. I don't think there's Reddits, actually. I'm just naming a bunch of shit that there could be. There's probably Facebook accounts, but I don't got Facebook. There's probably, like, there's all these shits where they're leaking that shit, and niggas are still buying it. Like, all you need is one nigga to buy it and leak it for everybody, and that's it. But it's tough, bro. I don't know. I already know somebody will say stop trying to shame guys for not wanting to actually try with women or let men do what they want. But do you think an AI girlfriend would get any better? you still lack that human interaction and will only have a servant, not an actual girlfriend, that this screams iRobot. Also, he's correct. Also, when they were talking right here, it sounded so weird. When the guy was talking to her and when she was talking to him, it sounded weird as fuck. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, see you guys later. Hope you have a good day or night, and bye.